Coming up on the dime, no Kobe, no Bynum, no problem for the Lake Show as they stop the streak in Salt Lake City. A shorthanded Hornets squad can thank D.C. for a big win over Boston in the Big Easy. And could Flash fend off the Hawks in the ATL? We'll find out in moments. The Daily Dime starts now.
Here in this third. And the Raptors up 61-44. Oh, Bosh! What a move!
That was nasty.
Welcome to the Daily Dime. I'm Alex Loeb. Coming up on the show, we'll check out the Bulls scare at home, and we'll find out who Team USA will be trotting out. But first, you would think with no Kobe Bryant and no Andrew Bynum, and with Utah playing at home, the Jazz would at least put up a fight as they tried to push their winning streak to 10, but apparently that just wasn't the case in Salt Lake City. Kobe opting for the curious sunglasses indoors look as the Lakers were without him, trying to stop Utah from making it 10 straight wins first quarter, and Shannon Brown throwing down on Utah. LA shot out to a 23-18 lead. Under a minute to go in the first quarter now, Boozer driving to the rack but batted away by Powell. And watch the passing. Odom to Brown, back to Gasol. Powell had 22 points and 19 boards, and the Lakers had 19 assists as a team. We move on to the second quarter now. LA up by 12. Williams pass stolen by Vujacic, and the machine finds Farmar, who leaves it for DJ Banga. 46-32 Lakers, and they are just blowing out Utah in the third, up by 16 when the Jazz have trouble keeping up with the Kardashian. Lamar with a team-high 25 points as the Lakers stop the streak with a 96-81 win. Chris Paul out with that injured left knee, but playing the role of CP3 would be DC2. Darren Collison beating the buzzer in the first as the Hornets grab a 29-27 lead after one. On to the fourth quarter now. The Hornets hanging on by one, and Collison gets Eddie House bad and gets the bucket. He was 10 for 16 from the field. Moments later, Collison with the game-high 25 points and the floater, 85-78 Hornets. And how about the defense? David West with the steal to who else? Collison can't finish with the dunk, but gets it to go anyways as the guys in green take down the C's 93-85. The Heat getting ready to face the Hawks, and Dwayne Wade popping his collar as he tries to take down Atlanta in the first. Flash with the steal and the flush. 2 of his 18 points, also added 11 dimes. And then in the second quarter, Wade 1-on-5 to put the Heat up 39-38. But in the second half, the third quarter, Atlanta still within one. Josh Smith driving, gets 2 guys with the fake and gives Atlanta the lead, 57-56. So we head to the fourth quarter, tied at 71, but things heating up at the DQ. Daquan Cook with a huge tray. Miami goes up 74-71, and moments later, Wade seals it, driving strong to the rack as Miami finishes off the Hawks 94-76. Derrick Rose and Dwight Howard getting ready for a big matchup between the Magic and the Bulls, but in the opening minutes, Rose goes airborne and comes down hard, landing squarely on his hip. And after playing just 2 minutes, Rose would leave the game and did not return with a bruised right hip. And after that, it was all over for the Bulls. Jameer Nelson putting on a clinic for Orlando. Nelson with the dish to D12. Howard, 18 points, 14 boards on the night. And the Magic led 41-17 after one. On to the second half. Same story. Nelson to Howard, 80-54. And a little over a minute later, Jameer with one of his 6 dimes as Vince Carter buries one of 12 Orlando trays on the night as the Magic go on to blow out the Bulls 107-87. And so the Magic's win Wednesday moves them within 6 games of the Cavs for the best record in the East. Orlando will visit Cleveland Thursday in one of the last games before the All-Star break, while the Celtics and Hawks both head into the weekend on a losing note. Flash, the King, and the Mamba. Just a few of the names among the 27 players announced for the U.S. national team. Wade, LeBron, and Kobe joined 6 others from the reigning Olympic champions, and the players chosen Wednesday will be candidates for this summer's World Championships and the 2012 Olympics in London. Leading the way is reigning MVP LeBron James, who was the second leading scorer for the 2008 gold medal team. Kobe Bryant, the third leading scorer from that squad, is also back. So is Dwayne Wade, who led that team in scoring and shot nearly 70% from the field. Fourth leading scorer Carmelo Anthony also returns. Melo was the leading scorer in qualifying for the 2008 games. Also returning from the 2008 team that won gold in Beijing are Chris Bosh, Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, Darren Williams, and Carlos Boozer. Amari Stoudemire makes the roster a few years after saying he wasn't interested in playing after the NBA season, while Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski will lead the squad. The World Championships began in late August in Turkey.